Hello and welcome to PasSpareTime. How is everybody? I am late. I just got home from grandson Hudson's baseball game where I helped coach. And we ran very, very long. And we didn't play very good either. But life will go on. Hello, Dana Watson. Hello, DG. Hello, Eric. Dad Hunts Coins, Moderator Extraordinaire, Strings Master Chew, John Barry, Roger Rodriguez, and I'm just there. Hello to all of you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it greatly. We're going to hunt some $1 bills. I hunted everything I had last night, and I went to my backup bank to get some extra teller straps, and they didn't have any. So they gave me $400 of Federal Reserve straps, I think, is what these are. Nope, they're teller straps. They are teller straps, but we're only going to hunt 400 tonight because that's all I got. It's all I got. So you can tell these are teller straps. They didn't stamp them, which is unusual, but they don't say Federal Reserve on them. So these are ones they put together there from customer and business deposits. And that's what we're going to be searching tonight. That's what we're going to be searching tonight. Dennis Homal, good evening from Florida. Thanks for being here from Florida. Appreciate that. Hello from Arkansas. Hello, Mr. T. Culp. Appreciate you being here. I gotta take a drink. I've been running. I got to keep the book tonight. Coach first base, coach dugout. I'm telling you. Interesting evening. Interesting evening it was. I think one of these maybe. One of these. That's what we'll do. Let me get organized here. One of those, and one of those. So, what we're going to do tonight, we're going to search $400 of $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers, older bills, other good stuff. Indiana's here. Very cool, Diana Ramsey. 2 star notes and 5 straps. Congratulations, Eric. That's awesome. It's a good start. Justin, yes. We'll be talking about that. If I could get my camera over there to show you, and I don't think I can with this setup. I have a 6-foot long table full of auction stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. We are going to be doing an auction for charity on Saturday at 3 p.m. I'll be releasing videos as I get it set up. We're going to be raising money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And we have a lot of stuff that we are going to be auctioning off. Let me get my scope turned on here. Where's my scope? Not there. Where is my scope? I guess I'll turn it on later. No big deal. No big deals. Hey Latif, I was late. I just started. I got home late from my grandson's baseball game. We went very long tonight. He pitched very well. He had a tough night at the plate. And our team, boy, fundamentals. Whew, ugly. So, we're going to see how these teller straps do tonight. This is from my backup bank because I've run out and I don't get my rest, my 2,000 till Wednesday. So we are only searching 400 tonight. We usually search 500. Let's see if these are facing the right direction. Well, at least 2 directions. And at least 3 directions. And at least lots of directions. Alright, that's the way it's going to be, huh? I'll get these all facing the same direction, then we'll start searching them. We are going to have a giveaway at the end of the stream, and if we hit 15,000 subscribers during this stream, we're going to have a bonus giveaway. We're going to give away a little silver, I think, if we hit 15,000 subscribers during this stream. I don't know if we will or not. We gained almost 300 last night. We're only 150 away from 15,000. But if we do, we'll give away a bonus prize. We have a goal of getting to 20,000 subs by the end of the year. I don't know if we'll make it. We're going to try. We'll see how the algorithm does for us, if it stays good like it has been recently. Alright, those are all now facing the same direction. Good. Great. Moogly googly. 8,000 different directions, and there's only 4 possible directions. How is that even possible? At the end of the stream, we're going to be giving away another silver certificate. Silver certificate. Blue ink, blue seal, 1957A. $1 in silver payable to the Bear on Demand. We'll give that away at the end of the stream. That'll be in about an hour and a half from now, hour and 15 minutes, something like that. And if we hit 15,000 subscribers, let me show this to you. There's where we are, 14,851. If we hit 15,000 subscribers, we will do a bonus giveaway, and it will be silver. That's what it's going to be, some kind of silver. So let's see if we can do it. All right, who'd I miss? 5 star notes today and found 1X. Congratulations, Diana Ramsey. That is awesome. Dad Hunts Coins, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm still working on upping the ante a little bit on some of the donation levels and stuff, so we'll see where we end up. We will see where we end up. Around the 1800s, I've got $5 to spend. Yes, there will be, well, 1800s, no. There will be some 1800s, yes. Morgan dollars, peace dollars. Peace dollars will be 1900s. But there will be some Morgan dollars for sale in our auction Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time. There's going to be buffalo nickels. There's going to be Indian head cents. There's going to be mercury dimes. There's going to be silver. There's going to be numismatics. There's going to be proof Morgans, reverse proof Morgans from last year, this year. All sorts of goodness in our auction. We are going to try to raise $10,000 for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention on Saturday. It's the only time of the year that I reach out to all of our subscribers and viewers and ask you to contribute to a charity. My wife and I lost our son to suicide a few years ago, and it's a really good cause, and we don't want anyone else to have to go through what we went through. And if we can help one family not to have to go through it, then it adds some purpose to it. Davian Logan, aka Beast Mode, just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Beast Mode. We are glad to have you. I don't have, what you need to do, 1954 custom line, is if you subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notifications, if you go to my channel page, I have a post that's listing a little information on it. I will release a video every day this week, so turn on your bell notifications, starting to introduce the auction items and what the starting bid is, and you can see them that way. I have a lot of work to do to get ready for this. I am not ready yet. That's right, if you're in a crisis, text or call 988. That's one of the things this money that we raise goes to support, is that. Oh man, 1954 custom line. I am so sorry to hear that, my friend. I am so sorry to hear that. That is just so sad. We will talk more about that as the week goes on. Again, I'll be doing a daily video talking about it and talking about what we're going to be auctioning off. I will be auctioning off some of our best finds in the dollar hunts as well. Some of the ones I show off from time to time, I will be auctioning those off as well. Some star notes, birthday notes, and other stuff. But let's get started with the hunt. What I'm looking for in this dollar bill hunt, and yes, I'm going to be searching dollar bills. I'm going to be looking right there at the date, and I'm going to be looking for 1995 or earlier, because those have a value above face value. I'm going to be looking where that D is for an X or a Y note, because those are deeper runs and they are more rare. Or a star. Stars indicate it was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. And they're selling for $3 to $4 a piece on eBay right now and going up, and they've announced they're not going to make them anymore. And any fancy combination of serial numbers, if we find a seal that's wacky, way off, if we find a missing digit, if we find a bill on the back that's a bleed through, if we find a web note, there's a lot of stuff we're looking for. Now, how this works is if I miss something that I would normally keep, like a bookend, for example, it's the one I always miss. Like if it starts with 355 and it ends with 355, that's a 3-digit bookend. If it starts with 35, it ends with 35, that's a 2-digit bookend. Both of those have a value above face value. I have a tendency to miss those. If I miss it and you're the first one to come in and say in the chat, hey, you missed one, and I go back and find it, I'll send it to you. You do have to be 18 years of age or older, 13 or older with parental permission, and that's how you get in on that. All right, here we go. Here we go. That's awesome, Dad Hunts Coins. Hello, Wendy. Good to see you. First bill is not a find. These are bills. I usually have a bank that orders them from the Federal Reserve for me. I ran out of those last night. I searched my last 500. I get 2,000 a week, so I went to a backup bank and I got teller straps that they put together from customer deposits, business deposits. I was going to get 1,000. They didn't have enough, and they did me a real favor by giving me 400, and that's what we're going to search tonight. And we'll see if in these teller straps we can find anything good. Upside down bills don't go for any more than face value. They're just harder to search. Do appreciate y'all being here on a Monday night with me. Sorry I was running late. We have been streaming on YouTube for over 4 years, doing videos on coin hunting. We have over 1,700 videos out there on coin hunting and some on currency searching like we're doing tonight. We've been searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers and older bills now for the last 6 months. We've got quite a collection going. After the second strap tonight, I will go through some of our best finds of the first 6 months to show you some of the great examples of what you can find and estimated values on those. When I quote a value, I'm quoting one of two things. I'm usually quoting eBay, and crazy enough, this phenomena of fancy serial numbers is new enough that eBay is the most current price guide for what they're selling for, not what they're listed for. And I'll be quoting prices of what they have sold for. There's a star note right there, and when I find a star note, I like to see star emojis. That's always a good thing. Thank you, Namaste. Good to see you, my friend. That happens, Dad. I don't know why, but it does happen. Hello, Wayne Finicum. Good to see you. We've got our first star note. I got to take a drink. And I just spent 3 hours out in the dust, so if I'm sniffly tonight, that's why. That star indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. And it was printed sometime between 2017 2021. And when we find a star note, we go over to the star note lookup page. The star note lookup page, I'll share it with you. I got to square it back up because it's the first time we're using it tonight. And, why is that not fitting? I don't know. We'll try that. And this is called mycurrencycollection.com. Mycurrencycollection.com is the website. Key in the denomination, you key in the year and series number. This is a 2017. Then you key in the entire serial number, including the star and the first letter. The first letter of this one is F. F means it's out of Atlanta, Georgia. F06122023. Hey, that's also a birthday note. That is also a birthday note, June 12th of 2023. Someone that was born last year. We'll come back to that. But we've got this keyed in now, and usually star notes are printed in a run size of 3.2 million. 90% of them are a run size of 3.2 million, but if you find one with a lower print run, it can increase the value. Let's see. That one does have a run size of 3.2 million. You can see in the upper left-hand side of your screen. And if you come down the heat chart in the lower left, it says less rare. It's over in the permafrost of the heat chart. So we know that is a less rare star note, but that doesn't hurt the value of the star note any. It just doesn't increase it. Star notes in good shape, which this one's not quite in good shape, are going for $3 to $4 each on eBay. But this is a star note, and it's also a birth date note in the American format, June 12th of the year 2023. So someone born June 12th of last year that's just over 1 year old, if you have a child, a grandchild, a niece or a nephew that was born June 12th, 2023, I've got their birth date notes. Birth date notes are selling for $10, $20 or even more on eBay. They're highly collectible. The fact that this one is a birth date note and a star note does make it a little more valuable. Now I wish the note was in better shape. It's not. But I gotta say that one would safely bring well over $10 on eBay. So I put it in a protective sleeve, make sure it doesn't incur any more damage than it's already got, and we put this one over here in the keeper pile. That's a good find. Monday Night Football is over. Now we have time. Thanks for being here. I was out. I didn't even get to watch Monday Night Football. I listened to it on the radio on the way home from the ball game. Cincinnati was making a comeback. I don't know how it ended up. I knew they threw a long touchdown pass to Jamar Chase to get within 5. Let's keep searching. We're searching 400 $1 bills tonight. I usually search 500, but 400 was all I could get. The bank was running short, and I appreciate them even giving me the 400. I hope they don't run out. Hope they don't run out. Although they have my phone number. If they ever run out of something, they can call me and I'll bring them some. Because I've got 2,000 I've already searched sitting over there to take back to the bank tomorrow. We usually do average over 1 star note per strap of 100 $1 bills. We've already found one. So let's see if we can find another. A lot of these bills look very worn so far, and sometimes that'll happen with star note or with teller notes, because these are the ones that customers have brought back in and included in a deposit. Plain and simple. Comedian Overflow, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. If you are here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It means the world to us. It does not cost you a thing. It's free on Monday nights. Free, free, free. It's also free on every night, but it makes it sound better if I say it's free on Monday nights. My grandsons that I hunt with, May 2nd or February 5th of the year 5747, future birthday note, not one we keep. They have set a goal for us to get to 20,000 subscribers by year end. It's quite an aggressive goal. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. We do stream in this format every Sunday night at 9:45 p.m., every Wednesday night at 9:45 p.m. Both of those times are Central Time. I also do it at least 2 more times a week because I get at least 2,000 of these to search, and I search them 500 at a time. We search them in this vertical live format because you can see them as well as I can right there. And if I miss one, you can let me know. We always have a giveaway or two. And our main objective is to bring awareness to the great hobby of coin hunting and dollar bill searching. Fancy serial number searching. And I say dollar bill searching. There are fancy serial numbers out there on every denomination. Just the $1 ones are easier to sell because they're not quite as pricey. All right, we've got 1 star note so far. It was also a birth date note. Let's see what else we can find. Cool, Dagger Coins. That is awesome. Thanks for being here, Comedian Overflow. Hello, Hog Hog. And Star Note. Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Usually a dollar bill ends with a letter, but special print runs that are printed to make up for damage in misprinted bills end in a star instead. And the stars, they've announced recently they're going to stop using stars for that denotation, but the stars have become highly collectible. And if you get a star note in good shape, they're selling for $3 to $4 on eBay. In a case where you get a fancy serial number to go with it, like June 12th or December 6th of 2023, that bill is worth over $10. The star would mean this one in this shape probably worth $2 to $3. But because that one has a fancy serial number as well, it is worth more. So now you know. Hello, DWD, next of kin, good to see you. Yep, that 3 was dropped. I don't keep all of those because I have so many. I think actually the 6 is raised. I think the 6 is high on that bill, although it looks the same as the 4. It could just be, I think you're right, the 3 is low. Both 3s are low, as a matter of fact, the first 3 and the second 3. And that's called an odometer or a gas pump note. For those of us old enough that have seen the old odometers, they used to roll up and not quite get to the number, or the gas pump the same way. I've got so many of these right now, I'm not keeping any additional ones right now until I get my eBay store fired up and start selling some. So we send those back right now. I am going to get my eBay store fired up soon. I am helping coach both grandsons' baseball teams this fall, and even being retired, it seems like I'm having a hard time finding any of that there's Pa's spare time. I am Pa. My grandkids call me Pa, and it's stuck, so you all can call me Pa. And spare time was what I was supposed to have a lot of after I retired, and it hasn't worked out that way. I just don't know what the deal is. It's got a very folded corner, very, very folded corner. We do appreciate everyone being here. If you're here for the first time or the 30th time and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It means the world to us, doesn't cost you a thing. That is an over-inked 9. See how that 9 looks very bold? That is a printing error. Same thing here. I've got so many of them, I'm not keeping any additional ones right now, but they do have a little value above face value. Not a lot, but a little bit. Here's one thing you might not know if you're here and you haven't been here very often, is that we do a daily short video on coin hunting every single day, showing off some of my best finds from the week. I hunt pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and I do a short video, and it's usually like 30 seconds long, and after the short video I throw them in this glass jar. Those are all the coins that I have featured in short videos in the month of September. There are buffalo nickels in there, wheat pennies, silver dimes, mercury dimes that are silver, whatever I happen to show in those videos that I have found. And at the end of every month, instead of posting a short video of one of my best finds, I post a short video and say, hey, it's the end of the month. It's time to give away all our finds for the month. And all you have to do to enter is be subscribed, leave a comment on that video, and a week later I will let the computer pick a winner from all the comments on that video, and somebody wins all my finds. You do have to be 18 years of age or older, 13 years of age or older with parental permission. And there'd be a heck of a start to a wheat penny collection in there, and some silver to boot. I don't think there's anyone else out there giving away all their short video finds, but we are. And again, it's because our objective is to introduce as many of y'all as possible to this great hobby. So if you do subscribe, 1s, 3s, and 6s, does anybody say a trinary note? That's a keeper. That's a keeper. 136, 163, 16. Only 1s, 3s, and 6s making up the serial number in that bill. I don't keep them all. I do keep some of them. It's called a trinary note. Only 3 numbers making up the serial number. Those are worth about $1.50 on eBay, so we're going to hang on to that one. Gonna hang out, almost a repeater. Yeah, it was almost a repeater. Another star note. Boom. Not a birthday note this time, but another star note. That star indicates this was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. When we find a star note, these have become wildly collectible. They're going for $3 to $4 on eBay. That one's not in great shape, but it's in decent shape. We go over to the star note lookup page and we key in the year. This is another 2017. We key in the entire serial number. This one starts with G01778-133 star. Now usually star notes are printed in run size of 3.2 million. But 90% of them, as a matter of fact. If you find one of the ones with a lower print run, it can add value to your note. Let's see. That one is 3.2 million, and we can't be disappointed when that happens because it is 90% of them, but it is a less rare star note. So all of the value for this star note comes from the fact that it is a star note, and we do keep all those, and that is 2 out of our first strap tonight. We average more than 1 per strap, so that is a very good start. Thank you for all those stars. I appreciate it. All right. December 10th of the year 8478 or October 12th of 8478. I'm not going to live that long, so I'm not going to hang on to that one. Again, if you just popped in, I'm looking here at the date, looking for 1995 or earlier. Where the C is, I'm looking for an X or a Y because those are more rare, or a star, or a fancy combination of serial numbers. Anything that makes the bill worth more than face value. Wow. 679-65656. Man, that had a great ending, but it's got 5, 6, 7s, and 9, so there's 4 different numbers making up that serial number. So that one's not really worth keeping, according to prices being sold on eBay right now, so we won't hang on to it. But it did capture my attention. Ending in 0707. Boy, if it's been 07070707, that'd be a great one. But it's not. But maybe we'll find one crazy like that tonight. You never know. You never know. 15781871, 1 7 and 8, and 1 lonely 5, making it no value. Kind of a cool serial number though. Hello, woohoo! Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. We will have a giveaway at the end of the stream. We're giving away a silver certificate. All you have to do is be here, be 18 or older, 13 or older with parental permission. Enter a prompt when I ask you to. And somebody's going to win my silver certificate, valued over $5, just for being here. There's folded up consecutive serial numbers. I don't keep consecutive serial numbers unless there's something fancy going on with the bill. They both start with 7070. So 707070 would be a very good one. I definitely keep it, but I don't keep those. True. Or slot machines. I mean, there is a definitely a treasure hunting aspect to this, and with these being advertised out there on YouTube Shorts, we get to bring in an audience that might normally not want to look at coin hunting. JB, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. And a certain percentage of y'all are going to get addicted to this, fall in love with it. You're going to go grab your purse or your billfold. You're going to check your bills and see if you got any fancy serial numbers, older bills, or star notes. And I recommend everybody always check your change. Pay in cash as often as you can. And you will eventually find something that is worth more than face value. And if you're lucky, maybe a lot more than face value. It does happen. At the end of the second strap, I'll be showing some of our more valuable finds, or some of my favorite finds anyway. James Astleford, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Family Fun and Guns, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We've got threes a little high. That would be a gas pump odometer note. Again, I'm not keeping any additional of those right now, even though they'd have a little bit of value above face value. We're coming down to the last 20 notes in this strap. Each strap is a $101 bill, or yeah, $1 bills. And we have 2 star notes, a birth date note, and a trinary so far. So we do have some finds. And you never know what you're going to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 9. Had we had 8 different numerals that make up a numerical order, that would be called a broken ladder. We'd hang on to it, but it didn't. It's kind of close. 0212 of 5707. Not quite what we're looking for. Right format. 3903-2404. So April 24th of the year 3903, and it's got an over-inked 9 on it. Not one we're keeping right now. Got about 10 bills left to search in this first strap. 094999955. I keep any bill that has 4 consecutive numbers. That one does not, but it's very close. If that 4 had been a 9, it'd have 5 consecutive 9s, and we would like that one a lot. Kind of a near miss. Some of these bills are a little ratty. One of the reasons I wear gloves. First off, it gives me a better grip to flip them, but it also protects me from any nastiness that might happen to be on them. Because sometimes you don't want to know. You just don't want to know. All right, that is our first 100 $1 bills. First 100 are searched. At the end of the stream, I am giving away a silver certificate, blue seal, blue ink, 1957A, $1 in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. This isn't in a high grade, but they are very, very collectible, and they're certainly not making them anymore, so you want to hang around for that. If we happen to get to 15,000 subscribers tonight, we're at 14,867 right now. We will give away a bonus prize, and that is going to be silver. Hello, George Browns. Good to see you. Hello, Ricky Lascani. Did I miss a bookend, Ricky? Were these bills printed in the billions? Some of them, absolutely, John, that were printed in the billions. Have a print run of billions. Not print run, but overall print size of billions. Yes. If we find an old one, I will, as we go through some of my best finds, I will show you a book I use that has print runs in it. If I can't find a price on eBay for the older bills. If you're coin hunting, there are all kinds of resources out there to look up value of coins. Dollar bills, not as much, and fancy dollar bills, certainly not as much. Why we use eBay for most of them. But if you find an older bill, I've got a book that you can look up older bills and get an idea of how much it's worth and how rare it might be. Value of a bill is based, or a coin for that matter, is based on 2 things, and 2 things only. It's based on rarity, and it's based on condition. The more rare, the better. The better the condition, the better. Right now, I am sorting these into the correct, so they're all facing in the same direction. For some reason, they don't come all facing the same direction. I really don't understand why. Doesn't really matter. I'm just glad to have them to search. But I want to make the viewing experience as good as possible and make it as easy for me to search as possible too. This is something I could do before the stream, though not tonight since I was running late. but I don't, because I don't want to accidentally see something when I'm sorting these out before the stream and see it at a different time than you do. I want to keep our finds as authentic as possible. And if I happen to see one that's a cool find accidentally as I'm just putting these in the same direction, I'll go ahead and point it out to you so that we know the same thing. Otherwise, any finds we get out of this will be a surprise to all of us. I just picked up these 400 today from my backup bank for getting dollar bills. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Full of stars? I hope so. Do you remember the wildest sequence I found? I'll show some at the end of this strap that will have that in it. Had me up in the middle of the night last night going through. There you go, Too Tall. That's awesome. Where do you get your DWD? I buy them off a company called AppMex.com. They're the largest seller of coins and coin supplies in the world. They also are partnered with us to support our Grow the Hobby initiative to get more people involved in the great hobby. And you can check them out at appmex.com. You can also use our discount code for your first order. Our discount code is Grow the Hobby, and you can save $5 on your first order over $50, so you can buy them cheaper than I can. I will talk more about our relationship with AppMex and what we do with them later on in this stream. But they are a great company. You can also buy them on eBay. But when you buy from AppMex, you know you're getting what you pay for. You can trust them. They're a great company. I do have a dedicated link. One of my moderators just put it up. Thank you. There's my discount code and dedicated link. If you use that dedicated link and you go and purchase something off AppMex, in all honesty, we do make a little money off of that. And that helps out the channel. We do reinvest it right back into doing what it is we do, trying to make more people aware of this great hobby. But you ought to go check out appmex.com because they've got dang near everything. Dang near everything. They've got the older silver certificates. They've got the $2 red seals. Most of the different older coins are on sale there, or for sale there, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look what we did. Look what we did. Hello, Timothy Sykes. 16 new subs, yeah. Let's keep it going. We had 280 new subs last night's stream. That was awesome. Over 31,000 people watched. This is a broken ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Had those numbers been in a row, that would be called a ladder. I've never found that. When they make up numerical order, but they're not in numerical order in the bill, it's called a broken ladder. And these are going for $5 and up on eBay. They're always fun to find. We do tend to find one about every 1,000 bills, and that one's in really good shape. So I am going to put that into a protective sleeve so it doesn't incur any more damage, and I'm going to hang on to that. That's definitely the best find of the night. Coin app on Google Play. Do you know, my favorite coin app that I use is an app on my Apple phone that's called Coinoscope. Coinoscope. And if you find an old coin or a foreign coin, you can take a picture of it and it will tell you what it is. And it's been accurate for me more than half the time. If you're wondering what this protective sleeve is that I use, I order them from Amazon.com. I don't make any money if you go buy them. It's the BCW brand, deluxe currency, regular bill holders. And I buy them in a 50 pack. And they will protect your bill from any plastic transfer, light damage, or any other damage. Your good finds you're going to want to protect for sure. For sure. That's the right format for a birthday note, September 12th of the year 4091 or December 9th, but 4091's a little too far in the future. Bookend, 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 bookend. George, what bookend did I miss? 09109. I missed it. Oh, I'm still looking at it. Y'all gonna do this to me again? You're gonna take my bill that I'm still looking at? Oh man. And George Bruns, you're the ringleader here. You were the first one in saying bookend. And the strap is going crazy. That's a 3-digit bookend. Now normally I wouldn't give this away because I was just still looking at this bill. I wasn't done with it. But since several of you saw it, this is a 3-digit bookend. These are going for $5 on eBay. 091 to 091. You can sell that all day long. It is crispy, uncirculated. It pains me to give that one away. It pains me because I wasn't done looking at it. But since George was the first one in, and we have to go by my screen on who was the first one in, I know several of you saw that, taking advantage of me while I look up at the screen and talk to you all. Man, I'm telling you, it happened last night too. George Bruns, that's a good find, my friend. You're going to like that one, George. It's yours. It's yours. I know. Going into my pile that I need to ship. All right, better look at this next one before you get me on it too. Goodness. What's special about that bill is it's called the bookend bill. It starts with the same 3 numbers that it ends with. And for some reason, that's become collectible on eBay. And I can't really tell you why. Some people just like them. And they're selling for $5 on eBay. So that's what's special about it. When you turn a $1 bill into a $5 bill, like George just did, that's not bad. That's not bad. I know, Dad. I'm going to have to add a rule. I wasn't done, George. I wasn't done. I have a bunch of these. I don't know. They're worth something. What do I do with them? Well, what do you do with them? There are 2 main places you can sell fancy serial numbers right now. 3. One is you can go to a coin show, a local coin show that comes somewhere near you. Go into a coin dealer, go find one that's selling fancy serial numbers and get a price from them, see what they'll give you for it. 2, you can go to a local coin shop near you and ask them to make an offer, what they would give you for it. 3, you can sell it on eBay. And eBay is bringing the highest retail right now. But when you do sell on eBay, you have selling fees, you have shipping, and if it's a high enough value, you have insurance. So just make sure you know all those things, but that's where you can sell your bills. JRW, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I know, George. I know. That's all right. That's all right. I've only got $1 cost in it. So it's probably not going to put me in the poorhouse. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. And I always bust bookends. Usually not 3-digit bookends, but that's 2 3-digit bookends that I got snookered on in the last 2 streams. But it's okay. You can only let yourself get taken advantage of if you let yourself get taken advantage of, right? And I did leave it set there, and I called out the birthday aspect first. You're right. We are in our second strap of $100 that we're searching tonight. We're going to search 400. I usually search 500, but I ran out last night, and I could only get 400 from my bank today because they were running low on dollar bills. So we'll search 400 tonight. After this strap, I'm going to show some of my best finds of the last 6 months. December 17th of the year 2241. We're getting closer to something we would keep. We have been hunting. That's kind of a cool note. Eduardo Ondo. If I messed up your name, I'm sorry, but thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. 4100530. It really doesn't meet any of the criteria for a fancy serial number, so I won't keep it. We've been hunting coins on YouTube for over 5 years now. We've got over 1,700 videos out there for your viewing pleasure. We've got a lot of penny and nickel videos out there that are a lot of fun, a lot of $50 videos. I would say for me that nickels, half dollars, and then dollar bill serial numbers in that order are my three favorite things to search. There's so much to look for. Every week I go get boxes of pennies from the bank. They come with 50 rolls of 50 pennies in them. They're $25 each. They order them for me. We find on average over 10 wheat cents per box. Wheat cents minimum are going for a nickel a piece. Any penny 1981 or earlier and half of 1982 are made of copper, and they're worth 3 cents each. You can also find Indian head cents and ton of air coins available in pennies. I also get boxes of nickels. You get 50 rolls of $2 a piece, 40 nickels. You can find Civil War nickels from 1942, 43, 44, and 45. It's only half of 1942. That are 35% silver. Don Michael Corbin, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Chris Winter, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. You can also find Buffalo nickels, which is one of my very favorite coins. Let me see if I can show you a Buffalo nickel real quick. Where are my Buffalo nickels? Where are they? There they are. Let me show you a Buffalo nickel. Right there is a Buffalo nickel. That one has a date of 1934. 1934. One of my very favorite designs. There's the buffalo. I don't see a mint mark below the 5 cents. But you can, yes, most definitely still find these in a roll of nickels from the bank. Even though they haven't been minted since 1938. You know, that may have a, let me look better. No, it doesn't have a mint mark. And we average finding 1/2 of a buffalo nickel in every box of nickels that we search. So you gotta love that. I said earlier, but I'm gonna say again, I do a video every day showing my best finds of the month or of the week from my penny hunts, my nickel hunts, my dime hunts. I throw them in this glass jar. It's getting heavy. There's a lot of wheat cents in there. There's buffalo nickels. There are silver dimes. I think there's a steel penny. There's a buffalo nickel right there. And at the end of every month, I give away all my finds from my short videos to one of you. All you got to do is watch those videos. Keep an eye out at the end of the month for when I announce the giveaway. Leave a comment on that video. Make sure you're subscribed, and then a week later the computer will pick me a winner, and I will post the winner, and you just got to claim your prize. You do have to be 18 or older, 13 or older with parental permission, so I don't violate any COPPA laws. But if you find anyone else giving away all their finds from their short videos, let me know, because I think it's just us. And that goes with our initiative to try to bring awareness to more people to this great hobby. Have a bunch of those. I didn't know there were something. Oh, I already answered that. 333, I keep all quads. I don't let broken ladders wrap around, woohoo. You will find on eBay people trying to sell wraparound broken ladders. By true definition, those are not broken ladders, though. How much are buffalo nickels going for? Full readable date buffalo nickel. You know, again, it depends on the year and the condition. Arturo Ramirez, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Kevin Robbins, thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Let's just look real quick. Let's just look real quick on AppMex what buffalo nickels are selling for. Hold on. AppMex.com is partnered with us to help grow the hobby and get more people involved in this great hobby. I am going to their website. I don't know how much of this you'll be able to see. Oh, they do have their big fall sale going on for 1 week only right now. And if you want to save additional money on top of their sale, you can use our discount code Grow the Hobby, and you can save $5 on your order $50 or more. But to find out what buffalo nickels are going for, you click on Rare Coins, you come over here to Nickels, then you come over here and you click on the buffalo nickel, Oops, I messed that up. The ad popped up on me. Click on buffalo nickels, and let's see. With no dates, you can buy buffalo nickels for 45 cents. Partial dates, full dates, they're out of stock. 20 coin no dates, 20 coin partial date, 20 coin full dates. So you can get 20 coins full dates, and this will be an average circulation, so lower graded are $20, so about $1 a piece. I mean, you can find one. I don't think that one is showing up on the screen. Let's look at this one. A Type 1, you can find these. I just had some graded. Type 1, 1913 Buffalo Nickel, graded XF, $30 a piece. So you most definitely can go and find Buffalo Nickels that are worth quite a bit of money during your hunts. It is possible. I know, Dad, you're so lucky. You're just so lucky. We've only found about 10 V-nickels ever. It's the Liberty V-nickel that was minted before the Buffalo nickel. It's grandson Hudson's favorite coin. I do usually hunt with my 11-year-old and 14-year-old grandsons, Hudson and Rhett. We usually hunt every Saturday at 2 p.m., searching 5 to 10 boxes of $50. We got like 7 giveaways on that stream. And we have an auction at the end of that stream, 20 lots of some things we found or I've purchased that I think are cool. It's kind of like a family reunion stream. We do that in the full video format, not in this smaller vertical live format. You can't see those, can you? Sorry, I went up and forgot to come back down. Let me get you back down so you can see what I'm seeing. That's my bad. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Both boys are playing baseball this fall, though, and I'm helping coach, so I don't have any time on Saturdays because I got ball games. We'll be resuming that soon. But this Saturday, we are having our biggest auction ever, with all of the proceeds going to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Those that have been with our channel a long time know that my wife and I, Grammy, we lost our son to suicide a few years back. Devastating, and rather than hide from it and the stigma, we're embracing it and trying to help others in hopes that we can help at least one family not have to go through what we went through. We have our annual charity walk October the 6th, and we're doing our fundraiser. By the way, 919111 and then 38. Kind of a cool build. Some people might keep that just because it's cool. Really doesn't have any additional value, but I do kind of like it. So Saturday at 3 p.m. we are having a mega coin bill, numismatic, bullion auction. I don't even know how many lots. It's filling a 6-foot table right now. I don't know how long it's going to take. I know it's going to start at 3 p.m. Central. I'd ask you all consider checking that out. It's going to a great cause. Every single penny that we bring in is going to charity. Every single penny. And we will start the bidding at a very reasonable price. What it ends up at is up to you. I'm hoping people will be in a generous mood. We have raised over $10,000 each of the last 3 years for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and hoping to do so again. Alright, tooling through our second strap here. Each strap has $101 bills in it. See what goodness we can find. If you're in, you wonder what the heck I'm doing. I'm looking here for the date. I'm looking for 1995 or earlier because they have more value than face value. I'm looking for an X or a Y at the end of the serial number because those two have more value than face value. I'm looking for a star there that would indicate it was printed in a special run as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. Or I'm looking for any fancy combination of serial numbers that makes the bill have a value over face value. That's what I'm looking for. Now you know. What's this crazy guy doing staring at all of these $1 bills? We've been searching dollars for fancy serial numbers and older bills for the last 6 months. We've been searching coins on YouTube for over 5 years. We've got over 1,700 videos out there. Boy, you talk about an almost. 88898. 10 bills before this one, this would have been a bill that ended with 5 8s. 8s, 7s, and 0s are the most sought after by collectors. That would have been quite the nice bill to have. Not quite a keeper, though. If you do subscribe, and we do hope you subscribe, doesn't cost you a thing, means the world to us. My grandsons have set a goal for us to get to 20,000 subscribers by year end. We got a chance to get to 15,000 tonight. If we get to 15,000 tonight, we will do a second giveaway. We're already giving away a silver certificate, and we're going to give away something silver if we get to 15,000 subscribers tonight. We are right now 14,891. So there's a chance. There is a chance. Broken ladder? I doubt if I missed a broken ladder. Next of kin, it's possible. About 17 bills back, I missed a broken ladder. All right. I'll go back and look, Ken. I'm going to go back about 25 bills and look. If I miss one and you're the first to identify it, I give it to you. If you remember what it started with, next of kin, that would help me out. Because if I did miss it, I could miss it again. A broken ladder is 8 different digits on the serial number, making up the serial number with no repeaters. Anonymous, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. But they're not in order. It's called a broken ladder. I haven't found it yet. I haven't found a single bill that didn't at least have a repeating digit. That one's got 2 9s, that one's got 2 7s, that one's got 2 7s, that one's got number 3. You may be thinking about that one because it was close next to kin, but I don't see a missed broken ladder. I missed a subscriber. Sorry about that. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Landon, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I should tell you that the CloudBot doesn't capture every new subscription. They're working on that. It only captures like 1 in 5 or 6. So I do appreciate all the new subscribers, but it just doesn't recognize you. 1 2 4 5 5 6 7 8. That's the closest I found out of the last 25 bills to a broken ladder. There's no 3. So next to kin, if you find that I did miss one, if you would email me with the date stamp or the time stamp, and I'll go back and look for it, and I will find it and send it to you. But I don't think I missed one. But I do miss stuff all the time, so it's possible. So go back and look for it next to kin, timestamp it for me, shoot me an email, and if I did, I'll send it to you now. I did go back and looked at about 25. Has a 0 in it. I didn't find any in the last like 25 bills that didn't have at least 1 repeating digit, except for the one that was close I showed you. And man, if I found it, I'd give it to you. You know I would. I'd give it to you. You would think broken ladders would be something I would miss relatively frequently, but I'm more apt to miss a bookend than a broken ladder for some reason. But anything's possible. Anything is possible. 569666. If that 9 was a 6, would have been 5 6s in a row, and I would have kept it. Close, but no cigar. Just a few bills left in this strap. Alright, next of kin, I will set that strap off to the side so that it's there. And if you do find it, I will go back and research that one. Hello, James Lennox. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some of my best finds from the last 6 months. We are at 14,898 subscribers. Can we get to 15,000 tonight? I don't know. I don't know. If we do, we're giving away something silver. This bill. What is this bill, you say? I'll show that one to you last. I'll show you those two last. This bill is a 1977 bill. Now, the average life expectancy of a dollar bill is around 8 years, so if you find older ones, they do have a value above face value. There's nothing fancy about that serial number. And the best way that I have found to look those up is I have this book. It is the standard guide to small size U.S. paper money. 1928 to date, 6th edition, written by a guy named Oakes and a guy named Schwartz. I bought mine on either eBay or Amazon for just under $10. They are out there. And in this book, you can look up older currency. It starts by denomination. So here is the 1977 green seal. And that is a 1977 that begins with B. That means New York. There are 635 million printed. And if it's in crispy, uncirculated condition, which this one's not, it's worth $4. In the condition that one's in, it's worth around $2. So I hang on to it. Anytime I can double my money, I'm happy. You dropped that one? I'm sorry, Blanchbacker. Glad I found it, though. Thanks for being here. Hello, Scott Fenton. Found a 77 today. Cool, Eric. I do not find very many older bills for some reason. Hello, Lee Garrett. This is called, you can't see it because I'm too high. I'm too high. Turn that light off. Off. This is called a repeater. I know, very creatively named. 1557, 1557. You may think, that's not that big a deal. I'll tell you, I've searched over 60,000 $1 bills right now, and I found less than 10 repeaters. That one also starts with the B, ends with the B. Repeaters are going for $10 up on eBay, and that one is in very, very good condition. You definitely want to hang on to those. Here's another survivor, 1969B. Nothing fancy about the serial number, but just being that old, this one's worth $3 to $5, so I have hung on to it. This next one is a birth date note. It is a birth date note. May 20th of 1957. So if you're 43 and 24, 67 years, 67 years old as of May, I've got your birth date note. And birth date notes have become wildly collectible, people wanting to commemorate the actual date of their birth with a serial number on a dollar bill. And they're going for $10, $20 each on eBay, even higher. This is also collectible because it starts with 1957, ends with 2005. It's known as a headstone note. Born in 1957, deceased in the year 2005. Not quite as happy an occurrence, but they are collectible for that reason. Started with 7852 2009 series. All right, next of kin, I will look for it. I will look for it, and if I find it, I will send it to you. See, I never know if your 25 is the same as my 25. It could have been 30 or 40 back on my end. You just never know. 5 leading 8s. Any bill with at least 4 numbers in a row is called a quad. 5 leading 8s, and I told you 8s are one of the most sought after numbers by collectors. 8s are considered fortunate in Asian culture. 7s lucky in US culture. Zeros are the other number that are sought after, I guess just because they're zeros. There is a broken ladder. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Broken ladders going for $5, $10 and higher on eBay. $1935 bill with some blue ink. Patrick O'Neill, that's going to be a silver certificate. And the 1935 silver certificates, depending on condition, are worth, $10 and up. Those are nice ones to have. You want to hang on to that. All right. I have told you I look for bills 1995 and earlier. This one is a 1995. Now, just for being 1995, it does have some value over face value. But in the year 1988, Series A, the year 1993, and the year 1995, the Federal Reserve printed bills using a different printing process called the web note process, where they printed dollar bills off of rolls of paper instead of sheets of paper. I'm showing you the bill prior that was printed off of sheets of paper, and you look below that E, and you see that 2 down there. When you see the number, the printing plate number below the E, that means it was printed off of sheets of paper. But when you find the 95, 93, or 88A, you want to flip it over. And if you look below the E and you don't see a printing plate number, and you look above the E instead and you see that 9, that means this was printed off of rolls of paper and not sheets of paper, called a web note. And those are going for $10 and higher on eBay. You want to keep those. I'm going to show you a palindrome in just a second. More, Lee Garrett. Palindromes are good to have. I'll show you some here in a few moments. This bill's got all kinds of stuff going for it. First off, it's got 5 5s in a row. 5 5s in a row is better than a quad. That means it's worth keeping. Got value above face. The last 3 in the serial number is raised way out of alignment with the rest of the numbers. That's a printing error. The first 5 is over inked compared to the other 5s. That's a printing error. And the bill only has 3s, 9s, and 5s in the serial number, making it a trinary note. Very collectible note. 5 7s in a row. Another one that is highly sought after. This is a star note, but it's a special star note. The star indicates it was printed as a special print run to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. And those are going for $3 to $4 on eBay in good shape. But also it starts with 0176 and it ends with 0176. So it is a repeater star note, so that's worth well over $10. Definitely a keeper. This is this is the first binary note I found. Binary note, you only have 2 numbers in the serial number. I call this my Hawaii 5-0 note. 50, 50, 50, 0, 0. And the last 0 is definitely raised out of alignment. But when you find a binary note, they're going for $20 or more on eBay. Definitely good finds. I've never found a bill with 7 of the same number in a row, or all 8 being the same. All 8 would be called a solid, be worth well over $100. But one of these days, I hope to. 5 2s in the trailing position, 5 1s in the leading position, and a 6th one. 5 3s in the trailing position, and a leading 3, 6 3s. Another binary note, only 5s and 3s, and 5 5s consecutive. And I'm going to put this right next to the next one, so you know they're different. 5 3 5 5, 3 3 5 5. Another bill with only 5s and 3s. That's another binary note. Both of those worth over $20. The one with 5 5s in a row worth a little more. This is considered to be a low serial number. Any bill that starts with 4 zeros. Eva Growney, thank you for subscribing, or Growney. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. So this is only serial number 2610. The lower the serial number, the more the value. Ideally, you want to find 7 zeros in a row and a 1, be the first bill in the print run. When I looked last, there was a $5 bill that was 7 zeros and a 1, and they were asking $499 for it. Doesn't mean that's what it'll sell for, but that's what they were asking for it. All right, you asked what a palindrome was. This is a palindrome. It's known as a radar note in the coin collecting industry. 15799751. The serial number reads the same front to back and back to front. 15791579. That makes it worth more money. On top of that, this starts with a B, ends with a B, so B1579, B1579. I have taken to calling this a super radar or super palindrome note. I cannot find its equivalent on eBay, so I can't tell you what it is sold for in the past. I believe it to be worth well over $20. This is the only bill I have ever found that has 6 consecutive numbers, 6 fours. It's not in very good shape, but with 6 fours, it's still worth over $20. Soon after I found this, Mr. Pringles 1, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. Grandson Hudson, age 14, found one with 6 9s in a row. Except his is crispy uncirculated, worth more than mine. Very cool note here. Printed in 1963. I'm a 1963 as well. That's my birth year. That makes it collectible just because it's old. But given the fact it has the Joseph W. Barr signature on it, and Joseph W. Barr was only the Secretary of the Treasury for 28 days, dying tragically in office, and his signature did not end up on very much of our currency. So when you find what is called a Barr note, you want to hang on to it because it's worth more than face value. Last one I'll show you right now. This one ends in X. Here's how I understand this. That first letter L matches this over here. The L indicates the San Francisco district. The X, if it starts with an A, that's the first time they run bills for San Francisco. Then they go B, C, D, E, they skip O, and they get higher and higher. They've only gotten to X and Y a few times. I've never found a Y note, but if you find an X or Y note, they are more rare and they have a value above face value. Now I got 2 more bills to show you. You don't want to get arrested for printing your own dollar bills. That would be bad. All right. We're going to go to my scope for this, and I have to get my scope turned on. Sorry about that. Again, I was running late tonight. The ball game went long. But I'm going to show you a couple bills I found in the last few hunts that are unlike anything I had ever found. This is the first one. And if you look at that 7, it's the same color as the ink, so obviously looks like it was done at the printing facility. They have made a mistake, and it looks like we've kind of called this our weeping 7. It's like it's got a comma down there. I have not had time to research it, so I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's worth. I do not know if it has any additional value. I tend to believe it is definitely a printing error. As for value, I don't know. Either way, I've searched 60,000 bills and never found one like it, so I think it's cool, so I hung on to it. A few days later, I found this one, also a 7, and this 7 is either sadder or I don't know. But it does very definitely look like another printing error. Again, I don't know what caused it. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what or if it's worth anything, but I think it's cool. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I'm going to keep it anyway. I will do some research to see if I can find out what it means and if it's worth anything. but otherwise it'll probably just stay in my personal collection. So those are some of my best finds out of the last 6 months. So I hope you enjoyed that. You too can do this. Check your change. Check your change. You never know what you're going to find. All right. Here we go. The famous sad 7. Swan 7? Could be Ricky. I don't know. 785 Broken Ladder, last strap series. All right. I'll look. Next to Ken, I'll look. You remember both finds. You were here. We are going to search our third strap. Before we do that, though, let me show you this. 14,917 subscribers. Will we make 15,000 subscribers tonight? I don't know. If we do, I'm going to give away a piece of silver. So if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. First off, it's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It means the world to us, makes my grandkids happy. They're hoping to reach 20,000 subscribers by year end. Aggressive goal. I don't know if it'll happen. And here's the deal. If we hit 20,000 subscribers, guess what? We don't make any more money for that. We don't get a thank you note, a play button, anything special from YouTube. That doesn't happen until 100,000 subscribers. It's just a goal. Just a goal, but it makes my grandkids happy, and I'm going to try to help us get there. So if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We would appreciate it. Also, if you're enjoying the content, hit that thumbs up button. Let YouTube know we're doing an okay job. And they tend to put our video out there to more people to view. And that helps us out. And again, our main objective is to share and bring awareness to this great hobby. Do subscribe. You might want to consider hitting that bell notification. That way, anytime we've got a video coming out or we're going to go live, you'll get a notification and you can watch it, not miss anything. You can participate in those daily short videos. Maybe be the one to win this month's giveaways, and there are a lot. There are a lot. All right. All I just did was sort those into searchable order. We're going to get back to the hunt now. Thank you, Ricky. Soon. Maybe tomorrow. I've got a lot to do to get it all put together, but maybe tomorrow. Any other similarity in those $2 bills? George, which $2 bills? And maybe you're asking someone else. I don't know. I love $2 bills. They make me very happy. I give them away quite often. That's a $2 bill. And I love the reverse of the $2 bill. Art depiction of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. $2 bills, the older they are, the more collectible they are. Your palindromes are 8576, 6758, and 8618, 8168. Very coolly, those are nice. Keep cash alive. That's right, Patriot Coder. A lot of people these days pay with Cash App or Zelle or whatever, the younger generations, and this hobby could go away if we don't get more people interested in it, and we don't want that to happen. We do not want this hobby to go away. I go to coin shows. I see a lot of people my age and older. It's real important that we get more younger people involved in this great hobby. Cool, Lee. Little Al in the upper right, number 1. Yeah, there's a ton of things you can look for in these bills. 0808 of the year 3086 with an over-inked 8, but not one I'm going to keep. 0208 of the year 851, very difficult historical date to research. I don't know if I started this strap like I always do. I'm looking for 1995 or earlier. I'm looking for a star instead of a B. I'm looking for an X or a Y or a fancy combination of serial numbers. Bookends, bookends, bookends. Jeff Malone was the first to say bookend. Who's going to help me out? 0808? I think I even talked about that one. All right. I have gone back. I did miss another bookend. 0808 starts with 08, ends with 08. That does have a little value over face value. So that one will be going to Jeff Malone. He was the first one to type in on my page that I missed a bookend. We'll look back a little farther and make sure. Yes, he was. Congratulations, Jeff Malone. That's yours. When I miss one and you find it, what you have to do is send me an email and claim your prize. Give me your shipping address and let me know. Confirm that you are over the age of 18 so I can legally ship it to you. Congrats, Jeff. $2 bill from 1928. Those are nice to have. You want to keep those old $2 bills for sure. For sure, for sure. All right. Don't miss any more bookends, pal. Oh, I'm looking for, maybe I already said this, 1995 or earlier, a star, an X or a Y, or a fancy combination of serial numbers. That's what I'm looking for. I've been hunting coins on YouTube for the last 5 years. Got over 1,700 videos, creeping up on 1,800 videos. We do a daily short video on our best coin finds of the week from box hunts. Been hunting dollar bills in this format for the last 6 months. Got quite a collection going. Find it works very good in this vertical live format, and YouTube helps us out a little bit by promoting it on the shorts feed. So we get some people in here that normally might not pop into a coin hunting or currency searching video, and a percentage of them have fallen in love with this as we do it, and that meets our objective very, very well to bring awareness to this great hobby. We are on our third strap tonight. We're going to search 4 straps. Each strap has $101 bills in it. I usually do 5 straps, but I ran out and could only get $401 bills today from my bank. These are teller straps, ones they put together that come in from deposits from customers and businesses. I have noticed the ones tonight seem a little more worn than usual. Now, they haven't been back to the Federal Reserve yet to pull out old and damaged bills, so that could be why. May 8th or August 5th, the year 6624. Russell Timms, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you here. We will be resuming our Saturday streams at 2 p.m. where we hunt 5 to 10 boxes of $50 on Saturday, have 5 or 6 giveaways, have an auction after. My grandsons are playing baseball right now, and I am helping coach. So we play every Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4, no 5, 2 8s. Looking to see if that one might be a broken ladder. It was not. Got a feeling we're going to find something cool tonight. Could be indigestion. You never know. You never know, but it's possible. It's possible. Well, thank you, Black League. We're glad to have you here, my friend. Hello, Joel Johnson. 0404. Did I miss a bookend? 0404? Is that what you're saying? Usually like 15 people type in if I miss one. Or is it a different 0404? Did it start 0404? Oh no. I found an 0484. A 40. Or am I chasing wild geese here? Also possible. And that's okay. If I'm entitled to look at them wrong occasionally, you certainly are as well. I do not see an 0404 bookend. I can go back about 10 more bills and look. Because depending on your lag, I don't know where exactly you all are on the hunt. There was an 0405 to start a bill, 040504. That is not a bookend. The second 04 would have to be at the very end position. So that's probably the one you were talking about. It's not quite a bookend. Not quite a bookend, but good spot. Bought my camera. Let's get it squared back up. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I hope so, next to kin. We found those 2 star notes in the very first strap and nothing since. Nothing since. Alright. We do this format on YouTube every Sunday night at 9:45 p.m. Central Time. Every Wednesday night at 9:45 p.m. Central Time. And then at least 1 or 2 more times a week, depending on my spare time. I am Paul. Grandkids call me Paul. It's stuck. And you'd think being retired I'd have more spare time, but this coaching baseball thing is wearing me out. Wearing me out. Going in, the Little League games this year are 2.5 hours long. And I love baseball, but 2.5 hours is a long time. 0s, 4s, 3s, and an 8. Almost a trinary note, but not quite. Not quite a trinary note. No worries, Joel. No worries. Hey, we all learned. I started 6 months ago and I learned from scratch. There's a birth date note. That's a good one. All right. October 19th of 1955. 45 and 24 is 69 where I come from. If you were born October 19th of 1955, I have your birth date note. I didn't exactly get my camera squared back up, did I? That's called a birth date note. The other night, I found a note, April something of 2021. So somebody that would be 3 years old, and turns out someone was watching, and that was the date their son was born on. So they sent me a note and said, I'd like to buy that. What would you... I know it's longer than some MLB games. It's crazy. Can I buy that from you? And I said, yes. And notes like this are going for $10, $20 or more on eBay. But for my subscribers and my members, what I did, and I would do for you, if I find your birth date note, is I sold it to him at my cost, which is $1. I pay $1 each for these to search them, plus shipping, which is around $1. I sold it to him for $2, and it will be on its way to him soon, and that's a good deal, and that's how we take care of ours around here. But that's a birth date note. Love the birth date notes. They are very, very good finds. You could not see the numbers. I think I fixed it, Diana. I hope you can see the numbers now. I hope you can see the numbers now. They're squared up on my screen. So I hope you can see them. But if y'all can't see them, let me know, because I got a major problem I'm going to have to fix. 77, 99, 22, 07. Very close to what we would call 4 pairs. 77, 99, 22, 77, or 00 would have been 4 pairs, and we would keep it. I did see some people trying to sell 3 pairs on eBay. I didn't see any that were successfully sold, so I don't keep those. Kind of a cool note. And just because I keep something doesn't mean that's what you have to keep. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I have literally thousands of dollar bills in my collection right now, and I haven't been selling any. There is a crinkly star note. Boom! Star note. So I'm going to start selling some on eBay, and then I can start keeping more. The star indicates that was printed as a replacement note to make up for damaged or misprinted bills. This is dated 2017. I mean, sometimes between 2017 and the next print run of 2017A. So when we find a star note, and thank you for all of those stars, some people would keep R notes too tall. I only keep X's and Y's, and I've never found a Y. But some people would keep an R note because it's a deeper run. We go over here to the star note lookup page. The star note lookup page, let me square it up again. This is called mycurrencycollection.com. $1 bill, 2017, that part's already in. Then we key in the entire serial number. This one's H024199192. Usually star notes are printed to run size of 3.2 million. As a matter of fact, 90% of them are printed in a run size of 3.2 million, but if you find a lower print run, it can be worth more money. Let's look. 3.2 million as is expected, and you go down to the heat chart in the bottom left, and you can see that this is a less rare star note. There were 3.2 million printed, so that doesn't add any value to our star note, but it doesn't take any away either. Though I could flatten this out by either ironing it or sticking it in a book and letting it get real flat, and that's probably what I'll do. I do keep all star notes. This is very crispy, so this is going to come back nicely. Crispy star notes are going for $3 to $4 on eBay right now, and if I can triple or quadruple my money, that's a good day. We keep all our star notes. That's the third one we have found tonight. Third one. I have multiple 4-pair notes. Yeah, oh, cool. Very nicely. Very nice. February 24th of 1919. February 24th of 1919. Did I miss a birthday note? I could have. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. Oh. DWD, I'm assuming that's not your birthday. You're not 105 years old. Did I miss that? Well, that's a matter of opinion, Jimbo. You don't have to watch. It's a way to make money and get some cool collectible stuff. Not for everyone, but it is a very fun hobby with a treasure hunting aspect to it for sure. We are winding down on strap number 3. Oh, my star note. Oh, you're right. Well, kind of. That wouldn't quite be the birth date format because it would be February 41st of 91-92. Now, there are bills for sale, birth date notes with dates like this on eBay. So be very careful if you go to buy them because technically that's not a birth date note. But there are people selling them on eBay that would call that a February 4th, 1919 star note, ignoring the other two and changing the formats that work. So just buyer beware on eBay. Make sure you get one with a good rating if you're going to buy off of eBay. There are a lot of reputable sellers out there, and there are some that just aren't. When I reactivate my store, I will let you all know. 30337771, almost a cool note. 1 zeros, 3s, and 7s, 4 different notes, so not even a trinary note though. I won't be hanging on to it. Alright. Let's get a cool find. 1170-70-76. Not what we're looking for. Some of what we're looking for is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Some I showed earlier with our best finds of the first 6 months of doing this. November 23rd of the year 2941, a little too far in the future. Doc says I'm not going to live that long, so I don't hang on to those. Pretty hard to sell. May 10th of the year 9460, way too far in the future. Way, 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 way too far in the future. Do you like to see the right format? January 21st of the year 541. Very difficult to research. Very, very difficult to research. Yeah, I do pass over some of the. I'm not keeping any with over inked right now. I do try to call them out when I see them, but I'm not keeping those right now because I've got way too many. They do have a little bit of value above face value. I don't keep all trinary notes, and I don't keep all over inked or raised number, odometer, or gas pump notes. All right, 300 bills searched, 100 bills left to search. William, we try to keep politics and religion out of this. There's a place to discuss those certainly, civilly, but this is not it. Before I start this last strap, at the end of this strap, we are going to be giving away, how'd that light get on again? This silver certificate. Blue ink, blue seal, 1957A, $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Used to be able to take those into the bank and get a dollar's worth of silver for it, back when silver was a lot lower price. It's over $30 a troy ounce now. We're going to give that away. It's not in great condition, but it's still worth over $5. And if we happen to hit 15,000 subscribers tonight, and we're at 14,927, we will also do another giveaway. Doesn't look like we're going to make it tonight. I don't know if eBay's or if YouTube's busy tonight. Boy, every one of these bills is going a different direction. All I'm doing right now is putting them all facing the same direction, so the search is easier on all our eyes and easier for me to see them. Maybe I'll only miss 2 or 3 bookends this way. I could do this before the stream. I choose not to because I don't want to accidentally see something while I'm doing this that is a good find, because I'm not about to act surprised when we find it again during the hunt. I want to keep our hunts as authentic as possible. If I happen to accidentally see something while I'm doing this right now, I will show it to you so we've all seen the same thing. If I get a preview of a star note or something. I have never found a silver certificate while hunting $1 bills, but I know there are people that have. I hope to someday. It is certainly possible. It is certainly possible because they are $1 bills. I have also never found any Hawaii notes or anything else crazy like that that have a nice value. Would love to find one. Have a real good value, but they would stick out like a sore thumb, and I'm assuming somebody found them at the bank when they got turned in. All right, here we go. The last strap tonight. 2 star notes incoming, I hope so. You know, Noah Cobb, a bank teller or someone that works at a retail store or a gas station, is very possible they're finding some really good stuff. Danger of doing this, creating awareness is, I'm creating competition, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, for sure, DWD. Me too. Hard Rock Casino, that sounds like a fun place to be. Clearwater. Seattle area. Cool. All right, I'm looking for 1995 or earlier. I'm looking for an X or a Y at the end because those are deeper runs, have more value, more rare. A star that would indicate it was printed as a replacement note, or a fancy combination of serial numbers. I do see 5 5s in this serial number, but I also see a 3, a 6, and an 8, so that's 4 different numbers, and the 5s aren't consecutive, so I won't be hanging on to yet. September 11th of the year 2809. Not quite what we're looking for. Stuck together. One of the reasons I wear gloves, for those stuck together dollar bills, you just don't want to know where they might have been. $4,300 to $4,355. So one of the things I look for is palindrome or radar notes that read the same front to back and back to front. That's $4,300 from the front, $4,355 from the back. So not far off, but not quite what we're looking for. Hey, Anne Frank, good to see you. Welcome. Call Cowboy, my friend. Good to see you from the land down under. Welcome. Hope you're feeling well. We are in our last 100 of the dollar bills we are going to search this evening. Upside down bills are not worth any additional money. They're just inconvenient to search. 23, 22, nothing. December 15th of the year 2080. That's closer to one I would keep, but still too far in the future. I'm not going to make 2080, unfortunately. But that is the right format and very close. Oh, for sure, Anne Frank. You know, if you're going to be the one that's around to be able to sell it, yes, woohoo. I do keep some future ones, but usually only if in the next 10 years. July 11th of 5147. Almost a bookend, 035 and a 35, and that is a printing error. The 3 and the 5 are over inked. Again, those aren't very over inked. I wouldn't keep that one anyway, but it is a printing error. I have too many right now to keep any additional ones. 8s, 6s, 7s, and 9s. Almost a trinary note, but not quite. I want something mega cool. 52, 52, 12, 19. Not gonna work. Been a while since I found a binary note. I'd love to find another one of those since they're $20 value up and up. $002. I keep any that start with 4 zeros in a row, but not just 2. The 4 zeros in a row considered to be a low serial number. Low serial numbers are collectible. You want to find a valuable bill, find one with 7 zeros in a row and then a 1. September 17th of the year at 972. Another one difficult to research. Triple 8s on that one. I keep any with 4 of a kind in a row. That's going to be a keeper. 94, 94, 49, 45. Boy, if that was 94944949, that would be a binary note that I was just talking about and would be awesome. As is, it's got 4s, 9s, and one little 5 in the serial number. That's called a trinary note. I like that number. I think it's cool. I don't keep all my trinary notes. They're worth about $1.50, but I will keep that one because I find it very interesting. I'm looking for 1995 or older because that's, if you find a 1999 that's crispy, uncirculated, it's worth a couple dollars. But other than that, you got to get back to 1995 before they're really worth anything. 13334432 with UCK on it, like a piece of tape. 1s, 3s, 4s, and 2s. It's really not anything anyway. Kind of a cool number, but it's damaged. Not one I would keep. February 14th of the year 3714. An over-inked 8 on a really old, ratty bill. That one will probably be taken out of circulation the next time it hits the Fed. It is a 2013 bill. Had a rough life. Rough life. Too many swimming pools, maybe. Too many swimming pools. Chlorine not good for dollar bills. To forgive my sniffles, I spent 3 hours at the ballpark. There's a bookend and a trinary. A bookend and a trinary. And the dust, we haven't had rain like forever, and we need it really, really bad. Starts with 88, ends with 88, only has 8s, 1s, and one little 3 on it. Very close to being a binary note again. It is a bookend note. It is a trinary note. Both of those things individually are worth above face value. That might be worth a couple dollars on eBay. I definitely will hang on to that one. Another trinary note. 0s, 5s, and 7s. 0, 7s, and 5s. 0s and 5s. And a bookend note. 2 back-to-back bookend notes that are also trinary notes. And that one is crispy, uncirculated. Probably worth $1.50 to $2. Definitely one I will keep a hold of. What's the chances of those two being back to back? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. December 17th of 3520, November 22nd of 7044. Right format, wrong dates. Alright, we've got probably 25 bills left in our hunt tonight. And we're going to do our giveaway. Another one in bad shape. Another over-inked 8. Not heavily over-inked, but it is over-inked. $59.04, 05, 94. 4 numbers used. Start having value when there's only 3 numbers in the serial number. February 14th of the year 1094. Boy, I wasn't a history major. Now, if you found one, a historical note like July 4th of 1776, you'd have something. You'd really have something. Last bill's a star note? I hope so. That'd be cool. It's happened before. Had first note star notes, last note star notes, middle note star notes. You never know. December 18th to 3806. Just subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If I messed up your name, I'm sorry. October 21st of 9915. Alright, we're down to like the last 10. The last 10. Can we get one more find? We've only got 3 star notes tonight. This is our 4th strap. We usually do average over 1 star note per strap. We're a little under that right now. I think we found 10 star notes last night. That was a good one. 4,460.08 and 460.07. Consecutive serial numbers. No additional value for those. Just a couple left. Can we get lucky? Can we get lucky? I don't know. It looks like no, we can't get lucky. That is 400 bills searched. I wish I had more. I would keep searching, but that's all I got. That's all I got. Here's what I'm going to do though. We're going to give this away. We did not make it to 15,000 subs. That's okay. We'll get there next time maybe. We're going to give this silver certificate away. Let's go over here and start the giveaway. Giveaway started. It should say in the chat that a GAW has started. And that you need to type in exclamation GAW. I know. I found a couple bookends. Surprising, George. Very surprising. We're going to give away this silver certificate worth $5 or more. You do have to be 18 years of age or older, 13 years of age or older with parental permission to win. We will let the computer pick a winner here in a little while. Type in your exclamation GAW. You got 3 minutes as of when we started. We did find 3 star notes tonight, including this good one. June 12th or December 6th of 2023, birth date note. Have a little additional value, maybe $10 I would say. We did find a very nice birth date note. October 19th of 1955, worth $10 to $20. We did find a broken ladder, and according to Next of Kin, I missed one also, which is possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 different numerals that make up numerical order. They're not in numerical order on the bill. If they were, it would be called a ladder. I've never found one of those. This is considered a broken ladder, worth $5 to $10. So we had some good finds tonight. We had 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15 finds out of 4 straps. That's not bad. Let's see how much time we got left in our giveaway. We have 1:14 left. I want to remind everybody that I'm going to be doing a huge auction this Saturday, a live stream at 3 p.m. Central Time. It will be on the full screen format. It will not be in this vertical live format, so it will not be advertised on the shorts feed. If you want to make sure that you get notification of it, you need to make sure you turn on the bell notifications and turn on all, and it will let you know when that's going to start, which is 3 p.m. Central on Saturday. We may have, I don't know, there's going to be over 50 lots, I know for sure. All of the money is being raised for charity. 100% of the proceeds are being given to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. There will be other opportunities to make direct donations for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And you can win a box hunt with us. Not win, but if you make a donation of certain amounts, you're going to win different levels of box hunts from us. So if you would, please join us. We'd appreciate it very greatly. It's a great cause. It means the world to us because we lost our son to suicide a few years back. And if we can help prevent any family from going through what we went through, we definitely want to do that. And it helps sponsor things like the 988 phone number. If you are in a crisis, you're not alone. You're never alone. Dial that 988 and there's someone there to help you. All right. Richard H., you don't think it's adding you. Well, let me go in here. And I missed, oh, well, it stopped at 12 seconds. I have resumed entries, Richard H. I'm going to look for you. I'm going to look for you, Richard H. See if you are here. Richard H. Anyway, it's still open. You can still do the exclamation GAW. If you're not entered, if you're not sure if you're entered yet, enter again. It won't let you enter more than once. I've got a checkpoint on it. Still looking for you, Richard H. We've got 53 people. Yeah, Richard H., you're in. You're in. 53 people entered. Exclamation GAW. I'm going to count this down from 10. I'm going to count it down from 10. And then I am going to draw a winner. 54 people. 1098 if you want to enter. 18 or over. 13 or over parental permission. A silver certificate, $1 bill is being given away. 7654321. I'm going to end this real quick. Exclamation GAW. Get in now, or you're going to miss it if you're not subscribed. Last chance. Also, last chance to hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content. 0, closing entries, closing entries, closing entries, entries closed. Good luck, everybody. The winner of this silver certificate is Tasman 6335. Congratulations, Tasman. Everybody congratulate Tasman. Tasman, you know the drill. You need to send me an email claiming your prize and give me your mailing address and I will send it to you. Also, let me see you, Tasman, and let me see you jumping up and down with excitement. Show me you're still here. You win it anyway, but show me you're still here. Because if you don't send me the email and claim your prize, it goes over on the island of unclaimed prizes. It's a very, very sad place. Congrats, Tasman. It is all yours. We got to 91 likes tonight. Still a chance to hit that thumbs up button and let YouTube know that we are doing a good job so they put our content out to more people, if you would, please. What is that one? Oh, I know what that one is. So, thank you all very, very much for watching tonight. I appreciate it greatly. I will be doing this again Wednesday night at 9:45 p.m. I'll have another 500 ones to search. Hopefully we find some really cool stuff. That will be the next time I do this format. That's our next chance to go over 15,000 subs. So we'll have an extra giveaway if we do that on Wednesday night. George, I ask anybody that wins to send me another email because it's just easier for me if I've got it in a current email and I don't have to go search for it. So please do. Please do. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all greatly. Have a wonderful week. Tuesday tomorrow, we're burning the week up. Red has a baseball game tomorrow night, so I'll be doing that. And I'll be preparing for our auction on Saturday. Look for my daily videos this week on the auction. It's going to be a great auction. We look forward to seeing you all there. I will see all of you again soon when Paul has more spare time. Thank you for being here. Have a great week. We'll see you Wednesday night for sure. God bless all.